Yo, what's the plan? I am Devon X Scott.
And it's your boy, Mr. Droid.
And this is
the Tech
Table.
Table.
So, what are we talking about?
This week has been a very, very interesting week.
True, I get 2 new paintings.
Yes! Can you see? Can you see?
And that means you have to use different lenses because it was keep focusing on the paint. I forget not. Just continue. I forget what to talk for a while there. Just continue.
You know, so if you guys want your own Devon X Scott painting,
Boy.
you know?
Vibe.
You guys know where to go. You guys know where to hit up.
I mean, that had to be kind of sick in the head if there were one of those though. But anyway, what are we talking about?
So today, I mean, we got some really interesting news this week with the launch of one of the most talked about phones in a while, and that is the new
Pocophone. Pocophone. Yes, we're talking about the Pocophone 3.
So Xiaomi sub-brand
Pocophone.
The new Pocophone F1. Man, oh man, if you guys have not heard about the Pocophone F1, please do yourself a favor. Start to Google. Just start to Google because
after I watch this video though.
After. Because that phone has done some things that I did not think was either not possible or just I didn't think that the companies were ever going to do something.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that, you know. So basically, what they did was for $300, $300, okay, they are giving you
Snapdragon 845.
That alone is $300. That's it.
Yeah. That's alone right there. It's $300.
That alone right there, you're good.
Yeah.
So $300 is giving you a Snapdragon 845, a 1080p IPS display, and for those who are like, it should have been AMOLED, I'll say, hush.
Yo, I'm gonna demonstrate on them what you do.
Yeah.
Adreno 630.
Yes. 6 or 8 gigs of RAM. 6 or 8 gigs of RAM.
Thing to make you rub your forehead for. And there's no way your forehead stop though.
I don't know. And a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. You seen the camera samples?
Yes, on par with devices like the Note 9. Like it have camera comparisons you could go check out now. On par, like to the normal person, indistinguishable between a Note 9 and the Pocophone F1. Oh, sorry, Pocophone. Yeah, but indistinguishable, which is amazing for a device at $300.
The fact that even if you put the samples side by side, and if you guys come back and say, well, you know what, we like the Note 9 better.
Right.
The fact it's even on the same table.
Yeah.
The fact
$300 compared to something like closer to $1,000.
No. Not closer.
Over.
It's 1,000.
Over
It's $1,000 and $1,260 for a 512 gig. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
So the fact that the camera quality is even in the same breath is absurd. It is absurd. It is absurd. So basically, Devon, at $300 Xiaomi has, in my opinion, effectively changed the entire game.
Yeah.
What's a flagship anymore?
Boy.
What's a flagship?
They changed the game literally. The entire, like everything, the logistics of everything now just changed.
The lines have been blurred. Because $300 was getting you a premium mid-range phone. That's what devices like a Snapdragon 660 or the new Snapdragon 710 or the Kirin 710 for the Huawei people, right? $300 was getting you something in that ballpark. Or if you guys were lucky and you snagged an essential phone.
Boy! For $279 when Amazon had sale.
And they had it as low as $230, which was absolutely madness, right? But the big knock on the essential phone when it came out was the camera.
Yeah. Camera was pure poop.
Okay. So that came out last year with high-end Snapdragon 835.
Right.
But the essential phone, I mean, it has degraded in price dramatically. When it launched, it came out at like over 600. Right?
700 actually.
Over 700. All right, cool, right? The Pocophone, brand new Snapdragon 845, launched at 300 USD. So now what does that tell us? It tells us that when you're paying for smartphones over a certain price, a lot of it has to do with the brand.
Right.
The R&D and the marketing, a lot of the stuff that, you know, are behind the scenes. Okay, cool. We know that we can get a phone with top flight specs at as low as 300 USD.
Yeah. So and no compromises hardware wise. We'll get to that in a little while.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a little while. We have a little different opinions. We'll get to that in a little while. But no compromises hardware wise. Like the specs on point.
The specs are on point. So I mean, if you're the everyday person just looking for a good phone that's fast, you can handle all of your every game, PUBG, Fortnite, every single game. And
we're talking about not struggling to play the game.
No,
like
handling
casually playing the game.
Yeah. No, not breaking a sweat. And you want good camera, an excellent performance, and amazing battery life.
Yeah.
You don't have to spend more than $300.
Yep.
So, okay, you jumped on Facebook. You had some cons.
Right.
What were some of your cons for the device?
The cons to me, number one, was no oleophobic coating on the screen.
What does that mean for
basically the oleophobic coating on the screen is what kind of resists fingerprints. Yeah, it does get fingerprints right now. So imagine if it didn't have an oleophobic coating. that's the first con. I mean, that's a con easily fixed by a tempered glass screen protector or any screen protector for that. Right? That's a con that go on there. Right? The second con, which is the biggest one, we get to the biggest one last.
Okay.
The second con is just another iPhone X lookalike, iPhone 10 lookalike in terms of design. The same exact notch. Why nobody can follow essential notch? Why?
Oppo did.
True.
And they did it better.
Yeah. So that's the next one.
Yeah.
And the third one and the biggest one is it running MIUI, which is their skin on Android, their flavor of Android then. And I think that is like the biggest hindrance to the phone. He don't think so. I think it's the biggest, like this phone could have went viral. This phone could have made 20 million sales if it was running stock Android.
No, you're absolutely right. If it was running stock Android, then this would have it would have gone viral. It
would have literally
been it's already gone viral.
Right.
But this would have made everybody now
remember
this right now is exclusive to India.
Right.
So it would have made everybody outside of India like cry.
Right. Yeah.
They couldn't get it because it's exclusive to India right now, right? But on this flip side, and again, this is perspective, right? MIUI is still one of the better skins on top of Android.
But bouncing animation is not cool anymore.
Well, again, perspective. There are some people that want to bounce with the animation.
Well, they can go all the way back to 2012. Android Kit Kat with a little custom framework.
So, but it's still a powerful and still a fast phone. MIUI doesn't slack definitely when it comes to their skins, right?
And like what you said, I use a phone with MIUI as a daily for like a little under a year.
Yeah.
And I had zero problems with it. But at the time, I'd never experienced stock Android, so I didn't really develop a lot. But as somebody who just buying a phone and using it, MIUI snappy, it fast, it never slows down, never glitches.
I'm glad you're
in my opinion.
I actually, you know what? I agree with you. I don't really like MIUI's aesthetics.
Right.
But I've never,
wise.
but their functionality wise, I've never had an issue because I've never had no slowdowns or hiccups on MIUI. They're fast with updates. They are one of the groups that they're always in their own forums and listening to what you guys are saying, and they're taking in those suggestions and they're constantly updating their devices. So I've always rated MIUI as one of the best at doing that, right? But then when I seen your list of cons, the only thing I have to say to his list of cons is what? Kill me. For $300?
Yeah, I mean, you have a point.
For $300?
I'll give it up. You have a point.
For $300? Oh my God.
Alright, I'll ask you this, right? I'll ask you this,
right?
If you have a Lancer, and you have an Evo 10, right? But the Lancer is $300. The Evo 10 is $1,000.
Yeah.
but every time you go to mash the X to drive, you have to press 3 buttons in unison, and then flip a switch, and then mash the X. Every time you raise your foot off the X, you do the same thing. Whereas you pay for the F10, you mash the X and go. Which one you would choose? It's all about your price range.
It depends on what your priorities are in your price range, right?
That's my biggest. I know I have a real different perspective on things because as a stock Android fanboy.
Yeah.
And most people don't care about that kind of stuff. Yeah. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, you know what? Again, like, people have to understand there should not be no hate thrown towards a Pocophone. Yeah.
True.
Because you have options. Mm-hmm. You can spend $1,000.
Right.
You can spend $600 and you can get, there's different devices out. One of the things we forgot to mention is the Pocophone has liquid cooling.
Yes. Which is amazing.
Like, the reason why this is a big deal is because so far we've only seen liquid cooling on
Note 9.
The Note 9, the ROG phone.
Right.
Did the Razr have it?
No, the Razr don't have it. One other phone.
There was another phone with liquid cooling we're going to get back to. If you guys know what it is, comments below. But that is, we're saying that to say that it's only really been on the gaming phones and the high-end devices, right? Where we've seen liquid cooling. The fact that we can get liquid cooling on now a $300 device is huge.
Yeah,
it is huge.
It's things like this is what make it change the whole everything.
What you guys what the everyday person might not realize is the reason why liquid cooling is a big thing is because our phones conduct heat, right? And a computer has fans,
right?
They have vents, so they can dissipate the heat at a very fast rate. Mm-hmm. Our smartphones, we're putting these things under extreme conditions. So we have to find ways to cool the devices down so that it doesn't throttle the performance. You don't want to be using your phone and then like the HTC devices of old, it just shuts down your phone for a couple of minutes.
And then again, this is why, like right now, the phone that you're probably using in your hand, using the body of the phone as a heat sink to get rid of the heat.
Yes.
So by the way, don't be scared if your phone just hot in your hand. It's supposed to be doing
that.
If it burn you could probably message him to get a new one, but but
yeah. So that is huge. But again, to have it in all this in a $300 package.
Yeah.
So now here begs the question, and this after seeing everything with the Pocophone F1. I sat back for like 20 minutes pondering this thought, stroking my beard, wondering.
Yeah.
For $300, anything over $550 right now.
All right.
Because that's going to include your Xiaomi Mi 8, your Oneplus 6. Anything over $550, what are you paying for?
True. Stock Android.
What? Well, that's in the case of the Pixel.
Yeah.
But then you don't even need to pay that money for stock Android.
True.
Because the Android One devices.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we can't even say stock Android.
Yes, it's basically what making you spend more money if you get everything you need in a phone for $300.
Yeah. Average person.
Yeah.
Now,
and not even the average person, heavy users.
Correct.
Phone. It is a flagship.
It is a flagship phone. It has all the heavy duty specs. So for me, my opinion is phones have to start to specialize. Right? So now let's just say if we have the ROG phone.
Right.
We know that is for
gaming.
Heavy gamers, right? So if that phone comes in at $1,000 because the price hasn't been released yet, okay, cool, right?
Yeah, and you have a RGB logo on the back and you have liquid cooling.
Yeah, you have a ton of stuff.
You're paying for a niche device.
It is optimized for gaming. Right. So heavy gamers, if you guys buy that, cool. We know why you bought it.
Yeah.
Productivity on the Note 9, all right?
Right. You're not getting
$1,000. You're not getting the kind of productivity that the Note 9 and the Mate, the Mate series from Huawei, they're going to be offering, right? And I'll kind of reserve judgment for the Mate 20 when that releases, right? Cool. But you get the idea. Productivity. Other than that, you have to get into that. It has to specialize. Virtual reality, augmented, it has to specialize. But if you're not buying a phone that specializes in one particular category,
then why are you spending any cent over more than $300? 1 cent over is too much.
Yeah, because even at $550, OnePlus 6, how much more phone is the OnePlus 6 than the Pocophone? Is it worth
probably have a little better build quality, a little faster charging. it just have a little better things here and there, but at the end of the day.
And the Pocophone comes with Quick Charge 3.0. Like, what are we talking about?
So it's like the waiting, just the fact that this Pocophone F1 is now in existence. Everybody else have to rethink their strategy.
You have to.
Industry, the entire industry.
You have to. You really do have to.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's either you're gonna specialize and say, okay, we're making a phone for photography.
Right.
We're gonna OD on photography.
8 cameras.
Bigger sensors or whatever. You're gonna OD. This phone's for gaming. We're gonna OD on the gaming. For productivity, we're gonna OD on that. Like it has to seriously cater to a specific niche if you want to charge
to actually take your money.
To charge these, because other than that, like, why would somebody, like, I have people that contact me and they're like, hey, what do you think about the new Sony XZ Premium? And it's like, who cares?
True. It's not niche. It's
just general.
Another phone to compete with every other flagship.
Look at the HTC U12 Plus.
Biggest
why would somebody? No, this is a new one.
My bad.
The U12 Plus.
Still poop though.
Why would you buy it? The phone is good. The phone is really good. But why would you buy it? The LG G7. Why would you buy it?
Yep.
The new V40 that's coming out. Like
audio though.
But
that's a good example.
Right, that's a good example, right? Audiophiles. If you guys are heavy into music, the V40 is going to come up with some ridiculous quad DACs, right? As in the case of
that's a perfect example of having something in your phone that other people do, something that you specialize in.
Yes.
To give people a reason, this is why I should buy this instead of something that I can get for cheaper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, oh my God, like,
I guess the topic's so wide, my brain trying to hit all these things at the same time. And just like forget the first thing and then jumping.
It's like, honestly, man, the Pocophone has changed the landscape of the game. And what has to follow now is the consumers. Right? So, I mean, you guys can jump on, eBay and Amazon and purchase these devices, right? Now, where some of the critics are going to come in and say, because I already know you guys are going to do it, is what about local support?
True. I sure this man going to unstock it.
Listen, you know what? Let's get this out the way, right? I know once my suppliers let me know they have it, I'm going to stock it, right? But if you guys are getting your devices from reputable online dealers that actually have warranty that you can send the phone back, now, some of you guys are not going to want to ship your phone back for warranty, and that's perfectly fine. You guys can buy either a Samsung or a Huawei Latin American device and get local warranty, right? Otherwise, for one, I don't like to be limited. I don't want to be. I don't want to be limited to a device only because Samsung has support here. I don't like that. I like to order my phones.
You're basically in a box.
You're in a box. I don't like. There's too many great phones in the market. For you not, imagine you not buying the essential phone because
it have no support for the essential phone yet. Don't like no. That's not how life does work.
Nah, there are, what? So again, but that is something that people are gonna have to weigh.
It have people who would it have people who like local support.
Yes,
it's like one of the biggest things for them.
Yes,
but those people I understand.
Cool, I completely understand. But that outside of the way now, okay. If you want an amazing device, you do not have to spend $600, $700 USD for it. You can get some of these devices online or through a dealer or somebody that's bringing these devices in and spend small money to get an amazing device. So I think consumers...
By the way, I think we should reiterate when we say this is an amazing device, we don't mean it's an amazing device for cheap. An amazing device for $300. It's an amazing device, period. Yeah.
Because when you stack, and I have to use the Note 9, right? When you stack up the Pocophone F1, and you stack it up spec for spec
with the
Note 9, a lot of those things are the exact same.
Or if it's not the exact same as this.
Yeah. They have a lot of the same specs. Snapdragon 845, 4,000 milliamp hour battery. We all know everybody that it's like when the Note 9 came with the 4,000 milliamp, the Samsung Knights came out.
Yeah, like yes, yes.
You know, and this has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, 6 to 8 gigs of RAM. Note 9 has that as well. Snapdragon 845, Note 9 has it as well. Liquid cooling. The camera samples are being heavily compared to the Note 9.
Yeah, and that's one thing that shocked me. Usually, the camera is somewhere somebody would cut a corner on.
Yeah.
And that's not the case with the F1.
No.
That's not the case at all, which it kind of mind blowing, to be honest.
Yeah, they cut the corners on like build quality.
Yeah. And you know, like the thing is, the biggest downside for me have nothing to do with the specs or the hardware.
Yeah.
It's just what software they decide to load the phone with.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a real plenty.
Ace, you know, I mean,
like this topic too deep, boy. Like
the
game changed.
The game has changed. You know, so you guys really need to start thinking about what's important for you. If you need local support, all right, stick to device that you're gonna get local support from. But outside of that, if you are looking for an amazing phone, start looking at devices like the Essential device. The Pocophone. Oh my God, the Pocophone.
Yeah, no way.
The Pocophone. Because even at $300, I would usually tell people, jump on the Xiaomi Mi A2, stock Android, Snapdragon 660, right? And that's around $300 US. But the Pocophone now with the Snapdragon 845, like, how dare you?
Yeah, how much of a fanboy I am, right? So if somebody asks you a phone for $300, the A2, if somebody asks me for a phone for $300, I'll tell them go and bid on eBay and get an Nexus 5X. or a 6P. Or a Pixel 1.
Yeah,
like, I just love stock Android that much.
Yeah. Well, you're telling people to bid now, right?
Well, I mean, whatever you had to do, No, but it's true. It's true, but like it's game changing. It's game changing. This going to cause a change that's going to snowball into something that's going to change everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Xiaomi is looking to launch in the US market 2019. If they do it successfully, please believe that is and I thought Huawei was going to do it, but I think now Xiaomi is better positioned to take the #1 spot if they enter into the US market because they're doing all of the right things that favor the consumer. And not overcharging devices, when we really don't need to be charged. Because the Note 9 is a niche product.
Yep.
If you want an Apple device, Apple is the only one that runs on iOS. Yep. So Apple is always going to hang in the top 5. Whether they bounce between 2 and 3 like they've been doing with Huawei, they'll always be top 5 because that's
the only way you can access
the only way you're going to get iOS, right? But companies like Samsung, who's sitting at the top, companies like Huawei, who's sitting at the 3rd place right now, Xiaomi's coming for you guys.
Yep.
And they're offering devices at $300, better spec than your most expensive devices.
Yeah. 100%.
So, we want to hear what you guys think. Has the Pocophone, how do you say it?
Pocophone. It gets progressively worse every time.
Has the Pocophone F1 changed your perspective on what is a flagship and what is a mid-range? Is this a device that you guys are willing to try out? Would you buy it? Are you excited? Does it make you question life?
Yeah.
And whether or not,
question life, for sure. Yeah.
And whether you look at a phone and say, should I spend that $7,000 TT on a smartphone? Or do I spend $2,000 or $3,000 and get the phone?
No, but seriously, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know what you think this is going to do. What is going to change? What's your opinion on the entire existence of the phone?
Yeah.
Just let me know in the comments below. And yeah. We're still a little bit mind blown.
We're still trying to wrap our heads around, because a good example is, I told you offline, there was a certain phone that cost a certain price, close to $300 US.
Yeah.
And you just laughed. Because now there's the Pocophone. And that phone is here on the low end side. And then there's the Pocophone at the same price.
Even the Z5 video last week tech table on.
Yeah.
Like it's like, why?
Yeah.
Just get the Pocophone and done.
Yeah.
I don't know, boy.
So
actually, I don't think we're going to have a proper outro. I think we're just going to be shaking. We haven't cut the video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Where's your whole opinion on everything? Where's your outlook? Where's your views on everything that's going to happen?
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks so much for watching. You know where to find me at Droid Island TT, at Devon X Scott. Follow me everywhere. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Turn on notifications. Hit the bell so you'll see every time we upload. And we'll see you next time.